has gotten to this point, as opposed to, say, when you walked onto St. Vincent's campus?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I definitely think we've all got more comfortable with the offense, especially, just from reps, from practice, from in-game reps and stuff like that. I feel like everybody has gotten more comfortable and more fluid within the offense for sure.
As far as the outside coverage and attention that's been paid to the quarterback position, how have you felt that you and Russ have operated collectively in that?
I mean, yeah, I feel like me and him really don't pay attention to the outside stuff. I mean, I know me personally, I don't watch ESPN or SportsCenter or anything like that. So we really haven't really talked about it, to be honest with you. We just come in and work. So.
Justin, next week is game week. Do you feel like you put what you wanted to out here and during camp and preseason games?
Yes, sir, for sure, most definitely.
What do you be happiest with that you did?
Just the growth. I think, coming in, everybody, new offense, learning and stuff like that. I think, like I talked about earlier, just everybody's growing with the offense, and we've been getting better each and every week, so it's been good.
The offensive lineman that we talked to today, pass catchers, that kind of said the same thing, that the fluidity and the comfort with both of you guys is pretty equal and has gotten to the right place at a good enough time. You feeling the same way about those units as well?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we do a good job rotating and getting a lot of reps with a lot of guys. So I think, everybody feels comfortable with everyone. So yeah.
Anything else?
Justin, was that a foul count when you weren't ready for the snap?
Yeah. So it's kind of crazy on what happened. I changed the protection. We were going on silent count. Changed the protection. The left guard, Spencer, he heard me change it, but Zach didn't hear me change it. So, we used silent-cated the guard to tap. And when Spencer heard that Zach didn't hear me, he was telling him that I said that. So he tapped him, not knowing. Zach's not thinking that he's telling him what the protection was. So Zach's thinking it's a, indicator for the snap. And I was motioning in Calvin, and that's what kind of happened on that. But I'm just glad it hit my hand, So it didn't go farther back. But, yeah, just something that would happen 1% of the time. So glad it happened in the preseason. Got the handle.
Justin, that aside, how has Zach kind of grown into the role that he's now going to have?
Like I said, a week or two ago, I mean, Zach's been great. He's one of the hardest workers we have. He's humble, hardworking, smart too. So when you have all of those intangibles in a rookie, especially in an important position like center, it's great to see. So I'm excited to see what he does this season. I know he's going to impress and do his thing. Yeah.
Justin, Nicole was talking yesterday about the trust that kind of is involved with that throw across the middle that you hit him with. Just kind of, what's that been like, kind of just growing that trust throughout training camp with all your receivers?
Yeah, I mean, I think you just go back to reps and just getting reps and practice with those guys in camp and just building that trust over time. So I really think that just comes with time and reps and practice and running it in the game. So I mean, that's all that was. It was literally just like in practice that we practiced. So yeah.
Justin, is that tap always coming from the left guard, or does that switch when guys?
I mean, as of now, that was our first time working it, but as of now, I think it's just going to come from the left guard. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Where do you think you're playing September 8th?
Where we got to wait until September 8th come and just see what goes down. But as of right now, I'm sticking with right tackle. That's what I've been playing. Troy still, he's trying to get back right. So for me, I feel like that's where I will be at, first game at the beginning of the season. But you never know. We'll see how everything plays out.
Broderick, after that second preseason game, you said it was a mentality issue. You went in, you weren't really ready. Did you kind of fix that in this last one?
Yeah, I just tried to come out with the right mindset. Just play my brand of football and just play from, the snap to the whistle. Because that's what Pittsburgh prides. We pride ourselves on our front line, on both sides of the ball, and we take a lot of pride in that. So we just got to keep up and withhold the standard, and just keep pushing towards better days.
Broderick, what's the impact of those couple of series? You guys had success heading into the regular season.
It was great. Just being able to get things rolling a little bit, getting a feel for it, in an actual game against somebody else, and not out here, versus your team. What we've been doing all camp. So it was good work, just being able to see it and see different things and, figure out what works for our offense and, just continue to grow and build off of that.
Broderick, when's the last time you repped on the left side and team? Have you done that recently?
I get a couple sets here and there before and after practice. if need be, you know, but other than that, not really. You know, like I said, with Troy being out, you know, I really just got to focus on the right side for right now.
How do you feel about the work as a collective you kind of put together here through the preseason?
I think you know, we've grown as a whole collective. You know, just us. You know, I don't know if you mean just as an offense or
Offensive
like.
line.
Okay. Oh yeah. Well, it's been great. You know, other than a couple injuries to a couple different players, but you know, everything else has been good. You know, we try and step outside of football. Sometimes we do O-line dinners together on Thursday nights most weeks. You know, with the season starting back up, that's about to pick back up. So I feel like that's a good thing for us, just being able to get out and getting to know one another, you know, on like a deeper level, and you know, just building that connection and that bond with one another.
Do you feel like the offensive line is equally fluid and functional with either quarterback behind you?
I believe so. You know, we know it's no secret that there is still a battling job going on. You know, we have no say-so on that. All we got to do is protect them. So, you know, at the end of the day, that's our job. That's what we got to do.
But we just wanted to go down there and have a clean couple drives, whether that was one or two, and just make the most of them.
What's confidence with this offense with Arthur, with everything that Arthur's instilled?
Yeah, a lot. We have a lot of playmakers, so there was already confidence before he got here. But with him here, having, you know, a great play caller that he is, and, you know, a coordinator that holds everybody you know, accountable is another thing as well, and you know, that just is even more helpful to the unit. And there's just a lot of guys that can make a lot of plays at the end of the day.
Now that we've seen it a little bit, do you expect tight ends are going to be making plays in this offense?
Yeah, Pat, myself, Darnell, Prue, Rodney, whoever's out there in the system can make plays. Moves us all around, and we're using different ways, and you know, some in the same ways. But he knows that all our games bring different things to the table. But you know, whether that's blocking or catching, but just, you know, if the ball comes to us, we have to do the best of our ability, you know, to make sure it comes back our way.
Connor, how would you maybe evaluate how you've grown all the way from OTAs through training camp up through the preseason?
Yeah, in every way. The offense feels so much more comfortable to myself and the tight ends, and just a feel thing. You know, getting on the same page as the quarterbacks, you know, whether that's the snap count, you know, and just the feeling thing, you know, when I'm running routes and, you know, certain things and, you know, certain things they may do. So I think it's been a good adjustment for all of us, and we've all just grown together since OTAs.
Nicole was talking yesterday about kind of developing trust with Justin. It was kind of on display against the Lions. How have you seen that trust grow with you guys, with both quarterbacks throughout the game?
By them just getting the ball, you know, also with just, you know, how they communicate to us, you know, putting us in the best, you know, situations, audible in the play, you know, and then delivering. You know, you see Justin connect with Prue across the middle against the Lions, but, you know, that happens every day in practice. You know, if it's not Prue, it's one of us, and that's just, you know, with Russ, Justin, Kyle, all of them, you know, try to get us all future.
How do you think the line has maybe improved? I know there were some questions surrounding it after that second preseason game. How do you think they did in that final one?
Yeah, the line, you know, continue to improve. You know, and there's also guys up there. You know, Isaac Samala's played a lot of football, and, you know, he leads them. You know, and we know the offensive line, they'll be ready. You know, they work every day, and they come out here with the right mindset. And, you know, there's a lot of old with the young, and vice versa. And, you know, I think whatever five are out there will gel.